croissante.
Hallo mensen. Oh, doet hij het nou? Hallo mensen. Wow. Thank you so much, Marynka, for playing the piano. I'm adoring it. Everywhere there's... Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, sweetest, welcome everybody, and also all the models and the characters, the birds of paradise, my friends, of course, and my family. And the musicians, of course, the Bob Billies, later. After I met Antonio, he wanted to make a book with me. And he discovered True, and I felt so honored and endowed. I was also endowed, and also really, really, really enthusiastic. Thank you. Yeah, this is second big delivery for me in the whole, in my whole oeuvre. All revelations, diaries, adventures, love stories, compositions, and concepts came together in emotions, smells, and colors. Many thanks for all the trust and sharing of the precious emotional stories and the patience, Antonio. So immensely happy with this Barbaranalogica book. My big thanks to Boer, Koumans, my agent, Stephen Hond, and my hero, Antonio Prisco. And also the Stichting van Ittersum. Take a look and connect and conquer the book. Thank you so much. This is my agent, and without you, it couldn't be happen. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bar.
Ja, te gek.
Your house is a treasure trove for people that actually don't exist, except one person who had the courage to dive into it, discover things, and went bananas when he saw what that work was. Not only the quality of the work, but the fact that nobody had seen it, maybe in a newspaper 30 years ago. Some great shot of Lou Reed or Iggy Pop or whatever. But nobody knew. He dived into it, he saw it. First he had to hit you, to get you up to speed, to accept him, to go through all the work that you had. And your house was already a mess. When he came in, it became a horror story. It was incredible. But everything surfaced, all the old work, the really beautiful work that practically nobody understood or knew that existed, surfaced. And I think that an extreme compliment is due to you. No. Without you, your perseverance, your energy, your love for Barbara, extremely important, is exceptional.
Thank you very much.
So, big thanks.
All right, guys, it's my turn. It's my turn, and what the fuck? This is the first thing that I can say. I prepared just a few words for you. I'm going to read it because honestly, these things are very important to me. So, before I introduce Barbara, I would also like to thank Marynka because he gave us the opportunity to listen to her wonderful music. So thank you. But maybe you don't know, guys. Thank you. Maybe you don't know, guys, but both Marynka and Barbara have both Russian blood in their veins. So, but their work as artists has always been a statement about freedom. So their talent and their heart have nothing got to do with hate, it's got to do with love. So please stop discriminating people for where they come from, for their religion, for their sexual identities, or simply for being different from you. Now we're talking about a little bit Barbaranalogica because, you know, this work for me is very, very important. And you have to know that I met Barbara in the middle of a pandemic in 2021, in April 2021 or something like that. And we couldn't even meet each other. We just had to talk by phone in the beginning. Then finally we decided to meet each other. And I went to her house and I discovered that she was not only the author of beautiful portraits of celebrities like Vivienne Westwood or Red Hot Chili Peppers, Debbie Harry or whatever, Amanda Lear. I easily noticed in a blink of an eye that she was also an incredible woman with a great don't give a fuck attitude and an innate freedom fighter, and last but not least, a feminist, a motherfucker feminist. Yeah. This was the main reason why I got very curious about her as a woman and as an artist. And it was surprisingly shocking for me when I got access to her own private archive, because the lesson that I have to learn at the end of this journey together with her was all about freedom and dignity. And it's very easy to talk about freedom when you are a white straight man, when you live in a very rich and stable environment, but it's starting to be a little bit more difficult when you have a strong opinion as an artist, as a woman, and 30 years ago. When she started as an artist in the mid-80s, she first portrayed herself completely naked, proudly in charge of her own sexuality, and in a perfect self-confidence with her body. And you can easily imagine that for Dutch critics, her work has always been hysterical, controversial, and definitely too much for the relevant art scene. But, as you cannot probably imagine, Barbara did not give a fuck and went over it. Few years later, in the middle of the AIDS pandemic, she started to portray her HIV positive friends, transgender people, transvestite, outsiders, clochard, BDSM enthusiasts as glamorous and powerful heroes like celebrities on the cover of Vogue magazine. So it was not today, it was 30 years ago, when having a friend with HIV was considered definitely uncool. Once again, as you can imagine, Barbara did not give a fuck about other people's approval and went over it, again. You better to look at the section of this book, because it's going to be a fucking revelation. Anyway, what I would like to say with those few words is that I had the privilege to find in Barbara not only a great woman with an innate sense of equality or an amazing feminist, I had the chance to experience through her work and through her life 30 years of bigotry, patriarchy, constant bullying, and get out of it with an incredible sense of freedom. If in 2022 I have to thank someone for fighting for what I can be today with our strong hands, here we are. We have to say thank also to women and artists like Barbara, because she's still inspiring us so much with her life, with her heart, and with her resistance. And with her incredible don't give a fuck attitude. All right, now let's have a party, guys.
This is it. Barbaranalogica Santa. Wild cherry. Don't go near the water. Antonio Prisco, channel number 55. Rotation awareness. Thank you all. Barbaranalogica Benedetta. This is it. Sin is everywhere, redemption hard to find. Empowering Aqua Barbara. Aqua Barbara Aqua from Cadetta. Fame. Femme. Flamme. Obsessed.